Hi everyone! I'm excited to go over this today. Looking over this project, I realized how cool it was that I had something that I wanted to do, but because of this project, it actually put it into motion. So let me just start with the background. So I took over a company called Batter and Bake, and it's a cake company in Arizona. And something interesting about this project is that I was working with a client, and it was located in a different state too. Another thing is that this company had already worked a little on social media, and they'd been posting different things and trying to get everything started, but it wasn't exactly working. So here's an example of that with posts. I started with wanting to do 3 times a week, but after looking through everyone who followed them, it was mixed with a personal account too. Actually, it's mostly a personal account. So I decided then to post 2 times a week to kind of ease it in. What I plan to do is basically get this started and show them how to do this and then give the account back to them. So once we start building up the followers who are interested in what she's trying to sell for her company, the different cakes and cupcakes, then I believe that we can start posting more and not having people get annoyed with this because they're also focusing on the family aspect when she has a different account for that. And they should be separated, but they aren't. Anyways, here's day 1. 146 followers on Instagram, about 30 to 50 likes, 2 to 3 comments. You can see is that for Facebook, 230 followers, 3 to 5 likes, 2 to 3 comments. So pretty low, but still pretty good. And then we see this. So these are some of the starting posts, and this is a family one right here on the left. And you can see from the quality of the photo, it's pretty blurry. It has nothing to do with her cake company, which is what this Instagram and Facebook is all about. And then we look at the right photo, and this is actually her posting a picture of her cake, but once again, the quality is not very good. So here's what I wanted to do and what I have done. Followers, yes, there was an increase. There was also an increase in between likes, but what I'm most excited about is that there was an increase. And people just talking and discussing about it and being like, oh, that's so pretty. Like, how did you do that or manage that? And it just amazed me, like, these people know her personally, and they don't even know what this lady of the cake company can do. So followers also increased on Facebook, and likes increased a lot on Facebook. Comments stayed the same for most of it. So here's the post I did, and here's what they look like. So as you can see, I wanted a more professional look, but these are the photos that she gave me because I don't live in Arizona at the moment and I'm not able to take them myself. But when we discussed about it, I really wanted her to focus on trying to get different angles than what she'd gotten before and really focusing on lighting, and we discussed it, and then I'd go through afterwards and edit the photos for her and try and move them around so they're like centered. She really liked these diagonal photos for some reason of cakes. Anyways, here's the growth. Honestly, this is what I try to show in the post, is all about the cakes, not mentioning family, trying to get a good quality photo, and mentioning what's in the cake and all the effort that was put into it. So I mentioned flavors and fillings and custards. And then, of course, something she didn't have before was hashtags. So that's something I put into. And you can see from the comments, they're like, oh, this is so pretty, or these flowers are amazing. And you can also see from the photo on the left that the likes have gone up too. So the conclusion for this is that it was so hard to work with a client. It really, really was. She was really busy and I would get busy, and I'd try to set up times where we could call each other, but it wouldn't always work. Another thing was that these mixture of ideas we had, because it was hard for me to implement them because I didn't have the cakes to take pictures of or videos, it was mostly her ideas that were taking over. So it was super hard to do this project because I couldn't actually do my ideas fully. So it was a little frustrating because that's what happens when working with a client. You have your ideas and their ideas that are somehow coming together. Okay, the other point was that long distance. This was mentioned before. Hard to get in contact, and I'd ask for pictures and she wouldn't get back to me sometimes, and that would get frustrating. But something awesome that came out of this was that I do feel a lot more comfortable on social media. For my own account, my personal account, I would never post. I'd post like once a semester maybe, because I just kind of felt like it was promoting yourself a little, and I didn't see the benefits of it. Because, I mean, you're still promoting yourself, but there's so much more to it. It's not just like, oh, check out my life, look how great and amazing it is. It can be a lot of other stuff too, and I felt like I really learned this semester and tried to stop caring about how many likes you get or comments, but more like what you're sharing with other people and what they get out of it. And even another way to look at it is that I'm a marketing major and I want my social media accounts to build up and to show that I do have an interest in social media and that I know how to use it. Okay, well, that is my conclusion for my cake company, Batter and Bake. Oh, I didn't mention this at the beginning, but this logo took weeks and weeks for me to get down with my client. So that's just another example of how hard it was to work with them. But it's been super fun still, and I felt like I learned a lot. Bye, guys.